Happy Tuesday, everyone. I am back with two more non-phone work at home job leads that I would like to share with you right now. And we're going to talk about how to write a resume, and I'm going to show you some resume samples as well as give you two websites where you can go and practice your typing skills. As you can see on my screen, my channel is all about non-phone work at home job leads. So if you're looking for a work from home job where you're not on the phone, you have landed on the right channel. Make sure you share my channel with everyone that you know that could benefit from non-phone work at home job leads. So let's go ahead and dive right into the job. The company Volt is currently seeking paid search specialists to work from home. No degree needed. No state hire restriction is listed. This is a quick hire application, and according to Glassdoor, the starting pay is $25 an hour. So basically what you'll be doing is you're going to manage all Google primary search along with SEOs, Google Optimize, Test, Display, and Video 360, YouTube, Discovery, or any other Google campaign we see best fit our marketing approach. You're going to track, report, and provide analysts on all performance metrics for paid search campaigns on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. And then you're going to manage the overall day-to-day activity, strategy, optimization, with paid search. Now, the requirement is 3 to 5 years of experience in paid search required, preferable in digital agency. And then they want you to have the ability to think and drive solid results to grow the business. If you're interested in applying for this position, all you need to do is scroll down. This is considered a quick hire application, meaning it literally takes you 5 minutes or less to complete, but you don't want to rush the process. Take your time and then hit submit application here. Okay. Now we're talking about the company Change Healthcare. They're currently seeking data entry operators to work from home. It only requires a high school diploma. State hire restriction is listed. If you click on here, you will be able to see all the states in here that are qualified to apply for the position. And according to Glassdoor, the starting pay is $15 an hour. So to give you information about what you're going to be doing is you're going to provide analytical and specialized administration. You're going to analyze problems, determine approach, compile and analyze data, and prepare reports and recommendation. So when we go a little bit further here, you're going to work on special projects as assigned, and other duties are assigned. They're looking for someone that have 1+ years of experience in administrative support, ability to meet position performance goals, strong written and verbal communication skills, knowledge of Adobe Pro and Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Now, if this sounds like something that you're able to do, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. Now, we're going to be talking about how to write a resume because this is very important. Once you fill out your application, you will have your resume attached. So your resume has to, what we're trying to do is your resume needs to try to beat the applicant tracking system. So I'm going to give you some pointers that you can go and get your resume to pass the applicant tracking system. Now we're going to go over, I know a lot of people say, well, I already know what a resume is, but there are people that don't know. And I'm going to tell you, a resume is a summary of your work history, skills, and education. That is basically what it is. When you scroll down, there are 3 types of resume: chronological resume, function resume, combination resume. And we're going to go over chronological resume is just basically, it is a type of resume that focuses on your recent work history above all. It lists your position in reverse chronological order with the most recent position at the top and the oldest one at the bottom. Now, function resume is basically, it features your professional summaries, your skills and work experience section organized by how closely the position related to the one you're applying to. And the combination resume, as you know, is a combination of both. It combines the professional summary and the skills of a function resume with the work experience section of chronological resume. This is what resume that I use, is the combination resume, okay? And when you scroll down, how to structure your resume. Your resume should always have a header and a contact info. At the top of your resume, always include a header containing your name, your contact info, Typically, is your phone number, personal email address, and sometimes links to social profiles or personal websites. That should be close by as well, so the recruiter and hiring managers will know how to get in touch with you if they're interested in setting up a interview. And then you need to have a professional summary. Okay, so your professional summary is a brief 1 to 3 sentence section feature on your resume that describes who you are, what you do, and why you're perfect for the job. Then your skills, you should have a skills section. Basically, what you do is take the skills from the job post if you have the experience and implement it there. So when you have a skills section, recruiters or hiring managers do not have to go into your bullet points and look and see what kind of skills you have. You need to have your skills there where they can go ahead and it could be enlist them and they can see them right away that you have the ability to get the job done. They're much more likely to take your resume seriously. Sorry about that. And then you need to have your work experience. This is a critical section of the resume, is where you detail your work history in compiling format. The work experience section should include the company's name, location, employment dates, roles, and titles you held. And most importantly, you need to be using bullet points containing action verbs and data points that details or relevant accomplishment of each position. And then you will have an education part too. This section shouldn't take up too much space. In most cases, simply listing where you went to school, when you attended, and what degree you attained will be enough. And then additional experience. This is only optional, but this is a catch-all section at the tail end of your resume that allows you to highlight volunteer experience, awards, and hobbies. It shouldn't be too long. You don't want it to detract from your skills or work experience, but it can be a good way to provide a more well-rounded picture of who you are. And then we're going to go over the designs. I do resume reviews, and I see a lot of resumes that come through, and they be so pretty. They pretty to the eye, but you're not trying to look. I mean, you're trying to get your resume past the applicant tracking system. So you want your resume to be simple and nice. I'm going to show you some examples of some simple resume. You want to make for sure your resume, everything is easy to read, font of no less than 11 points. And then you want to add margins of at least 0.7 inches. You want to make sure there's sufficient white space between sections. Don't go overboard with designs. That's what I just got through talking about. The decoration, touches of colors are fine, but avoid any clashy or visual busy details. So if you're going to print out the copies of your resume, invest in good paper and use a high quality printer. This is not going to apply to you, especially when you're virtual, unless if they want you to mail your resume in. But your resume, you'll be filling it out online. And don't save your resume as a PDF file unless the application says it accepts PDF files. So when you upload your resume on your application, it's going to tell you what type of file to use. Some applicant tracker systems scan PDF as if there were one big image, which fails to capture your information, and your resume will be rejected. Keep your resume to 1 to 2 pages max, unless you're in a field like medicine, engineer, or you have a lot of jobs. Then you may have to go to 4 or 5 pages, but keep your resume at least to 1 to 2 pages. Okay, that's very important. And when you scroll down, it talks about how to edit your resume. The best thing to do is read your resume backwards, because what you want to do is look and see if you can catch any spelling or grammar errors, because you don't want to send a resume out and you have misspelled words. I suggest you to download a free tool called Grammarly. It's spelled Grammarly. It helps pick out words that you have misspelled or you haven't put your punctuation. It will highlight it, or it will give you suggestions on another word to use. Make sure you go ahead and download that extension today. They have a free version. I've been using the free version for a long time, as well as they have the paid version where it goes more into doing more things. So go ahead and install that on your computer. So when you do your resume, you do not want to send out a resume with misspelled words. Punctuation is not correct, because that's going to look bad on your behalf, and your resume going to be rejected immediately. Okay. And then also ask a friend or family to read your resume. Other people can read and they can spot errors that you missed or have suggestions for how to show your resume in an even better light. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. They're talking about you can also use fact check your resume. This checks the spelling of proper nouns, company's name, address, and make sure you have the correct contact information for any reference you chosen to add. And then just go ahead and check this out on your own time. There's great information that you can look at in order to get your resume past the applicant tracking system, because that's what it has to do. Your resume has to pass the applicant tracking system in order to get to hiring managers' hands and recruiter hands. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. We're going to look at sample resumes and templates to inspire your next application. I got this information on Indeed. You can browse. You can choose any resume that you would like in order to attain to the job that you're looking for. They have administrative resumes. They have art resumes, business resumes. They have childcare resume. They have construction resume, customer service resume. You can use any of these templates here. Design and media resume, driver resume, education resume, engineer resume, finance resume. You see that they have a whole bunch when you scroll down, so you can go and look at your own time and choose one of these resumes so you can go ahead and piggyback off of it in order to get your resume where it needs to be. We're going to look at this time data entry clerk. So if I was applying for a data entry clerk, I would look at something like this. You see how simple this resume is. It's no fancy coloring or anything. It's just bold and black. It has the person's name bold and black, has the person's city and state, phone number, and email address at the top, so a hiring manager or recruiter knows how to get in contact with you. And then it has a summary. Okay, it has a summary where it tells the person, detail oriented. That is a keyword from the job post. Detail oriented and reliable data entry. He put, or what job that he's applying for and how many years. So hiring manager know that, hey, he's applying for the data entry position, so we're going to go ahead and call him in. Now he has the education. I say put the skills first, because they need to look at the skills. Look at his skills. He put down 70 words per minute, CDD, expertise, insurance collection. The skills are in the job post, okay? The skills are in the job post. You're going to find them. If I go back into this here and scroll down, you're going to find the skills. These are the skills: strong written and verbal communication skills, a knowledge of Adobe Pro and Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. If I was applying for this job, that is what I would put under my skills section here. And then when you scroll down here, the next part is experience. You see how they highlight the company's name, their title. They put the date that they started in the current. They have bullet points. Everything is in complete sentences. It's just not like data entry. Everything is written out. And then the education is last. They put the college name, what they got a degree in, how many years that they completed the school. You see how easy it is. This is how this resume will pass the applicant tracking system if it's taking the keywords from the job post and implemented into the resume, if you have the experience. Okay, like I said, I'm not telling you to lie. If you don't have experience, you don't want to do it. But if you've done data entry before and you look at the job description, you're like, okay, I've done everything that they ask. You want to implement that information into your resume. That is how your resume passed the applicant tracking system. Okay, so go ahead and check this out on your own time. Again, there are a lot of resume samples out there that you can look at in order to get your resume where it needs to be. Okay, so this is a great opportunity to get your resume, get some help, make it over, in order for your resume to pass that applicant tracking system. Now, I'm going to give you 2 websites where you can go and practice your typing skills. Like I always say in all my videos, this is one skills that they're not going to train you on. You have to know how to type, and this is free 99. You can go to typingtest.com. You can check your typing skills in a minute. You can choose how long you want to practice, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute. You choose how long you want to practice. And then down the bottom, take advantage of the other typing skills too as well in order to get your typing skills where it need to be. We talked about officialtypingtest.com. This is a great website to go on because not only can you practice your typing test, you can practice your 10 key test, receive a typing certificate, as well as getting typing tips. And again, it's free 99. So we're going to do a recap just in case you missed something. We went over 2 websites where you can go and practice your typing skills, officialtypingtest.com as well as typingtest.com. We talked about how to write a resume. Again, I got this information on Glassdoor. Go and check it out on your own time. And I got this information on Indeed, resume samples and templates to inspire your next application. There are plenty of resume samples that you can go by. Take advantage of this so your resume can pass the applicant tracking system. I gave you 2 non-phone work at home job leads. We talked about Change Healthcare. They're seeking data entry operators to work from home. This job requires a high school diploma. There's state hire restriction listed. All you do is click here. It'll tell you which states that they're hiring in. And according to Glassdoor, the pay is $15 an hour. If you're interested in applying, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. We also talked about the company Volt. They're currently seeking paid search specialists. No degree is needed. No state hire restriction is listed. This is a quick hire application. And according to Glassdoor, the pay is $25 an hour. If you're interested in applying for this position, all you need to do is click right here where it says apply now. And we talk about my channel, Real Work From Home Jobs with Thressa, is all about non-phone work and home job leads. So if you're looking for a work from home job where you're not on the phone, you have landed on the right channel. Make sure you consider subscribing to my channel. I bring to you nothing but non-phone work and home job leads every single day. They go out at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you turn on all your notification by clicking on the bell. So when I upload new videos, you'll be notified, and that will give you plenty of opportunity. Go ahead and apply for these positions before they're no longer available, as well as when I go YouTube live, you'll be notified and we'll be able to talk real time. If you would like to become a member of my YouTube channel, make sure you hit this join button. There is a short video explaining the benefits of becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Also, check out the community tab. That is where I engage with you. When I upload new videos, I post them in there. When I do polls and ask you questions, I post them in there. When I do quotes, I post them in here. So make sure you go ahead and check out your community tab at all times. All links to every job that I discuss would literally be under the video. I can show you. I'm going to click on the video and I'm going to make it quiet down. All you need to do is click show more right here. Okay, this is my YouTube description bar. It's literally under the video. You click show more, and then you scroll all the way down until you see the word links to the jobs. I just passed it here. This is right here where it says links to the jobs, and then you click on these links here. Okay, I always put the links right here. And then you can get your free planner right here. Everything that I talk about in the video is right here. You click on it and you can see the job post and go ahead and apply for the position here. Again, everybody is getting hired. People are getting hired, and I would love for you to be the next one to get hired. Again, share my channel with everyone that you know that are looking for non-phone work at home jobs. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment, because it really helps my channel. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.